suggestion to work from life, this good one, is not because you can't bring feelings and emotion into your work, either from life or from the photograph. You're controlling the painting, you can bring yourself to it, whatever your source material. The reason why painting from life is, I think, more valuable to you at this stage is because what the camera does is the camera has already sorted out the problem of how the three-dimensional world, your three-dimensional head or your sitter, can become a flat image. It's made the decisions for you.
Could you explain this one more? Because I cannot understand this, that they said photo...
What the camera has done is it's turned the three-dimensional world into a flat image. In order to do that, the camera is programmed to turn everything into something which is flat. Okay, so that's a program that's fixed. But when we paint from life, we have to use our brains. We have to use our understanding of the world and our understanding of art to turn the three-dimensional world into a flat surface. Okay? So the reason why I think it's much more valuable as a student to paint from life is because you're having to make all those decisions about how to turn the three-dimensional world into the painted flat image. So then you're in control. That those are your decisions. You're not relying on the camera to turn everything into a flat image. Does that make sense?
Yes, but I can't understand why is the problem. Okay, camera will do this, thank you camera, and then I will do the rest.
Principally, because you're an artist, you're not a camera. You're not a machine. You're a thinking human being. And your view on the world is unique to you. Physically, you have two eyes, not one eye. The camera has one eye.
Yeah.
You can see around corners. And the way your brain changes all the information that's out there into an understanding of that is unique to you. So the means through which you finally make the painting is down to you. It's your view of the world. It's what you understand. So it's much truer to you. You take ownership of it. If you paint from the photograph, you will take ownership of the photograph and turn it into a painting. So you will bring yourself to it. But to paint directly from the beginning is all about you. It's all about your invention. And art isn't really about copying things, even though we may change things. Art is always an act of creation. It's always an act of invention. And creativity is not based on having good ideas. It's not based on having something to say. It's not even really based on expression. Creativity is always based on building a new world. And you build your own world according to what you see and how you process and how you then finally make a painting. Okay? You are, and every artist is God. God creates the world. You create the world. That's what you are. Or you allow the camera to sort of create a world which you then copy a bit. I don't have a problem with students using cameras. I use the camera to take photographs. But the transition in my work from the photography to the painting is huge. And I like to leave the subject behind and go into the studio and create from the beginning, from nothing. And the photograph just gives me some information. It's not the same as having a photograph there and copying it quite so closely. I accept that you're making decisions, but as a student, I think you need to go all the way and create directly from life, particularly because you can. You can have a mirror, you have your materials, you're here, and you want to paint a portrait, you want to paint a figure. So you can do that. You don't really need the camera. That's why it is much better to do it this way.
And is that important if I want to express the mood, a specific feeling, that I cannot have it at that moment, so I don't have to think about that. I mean, if I want to express a feeling on the canvas, like sadness, okay? When I paint from life, I don't have that feeling. I'm in painting mood, I'm not sad. So I don't have that feeling.
I think painting is very different from photography. Photography deals with a split second, a single exposure, and whatever's happening then becomes the subject. Painting always has time. Painting is always about the passage of time. So what the painting has at the end of your project, whether the painting goes on for a week, a month, a year, is all that you have been, all that you have felt, all that you have seen is all condensed into that one painting. So it's not about painting a picture that's about sadness. It's about a confrontation with you, in this case, if it's a self-portrait, with you over a period of time. That's what painting always deals with the passage of time. It doesn't deal with a single event. It doesn't deal with a single moment in time. It always deals with that passage of time. Probably the best portrait painter of all is Rembrandt. And we know that Rembrandt painted himself throughout his entire career as he got older. But you can even see that sense of his presence, his aging, the passage of time in each painting that he makes. This is not how he appears in a split second. This is how he appears while he's in the studio through the course of making that picture. It's always a journey. And it will change, and you can adjust and change to that passage of time.